God will look down and give us his blessing, effort to crown. Let all be united to build by his grace a nobler Jamaica, a loftier race. Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful,
Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Trust God.
Eternal and sovereign God, we come before you today. The God of righteousness, the God of justice, the God of peace, we come today, oh God, in no other name but the name of Jesus Christ. We come, Lord, putting our Jamaica land we love in your hands. Almighty God, it is your word that says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then and only then you will hear from heaven and heal our land. And Almighty God, without a vision, the people perish. And so today, Lord, we come because Jamaica is weighed down under the weight of corruption. We're polluted, oh God, by cronyism and nepotism. But today, Lord, we come in your name and we say, Lord, rise up leaders like Moses who led the people out of bondage. Rise up leaders like Nehemiah who had a clean hand, clean hands and clean heart. We pray, God, that you will rescue Jamaica and sound the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm, oh God, that Jamaica will understand that you, oh God, cares for the people of this country. And so, Lord, we come against every badmanism. We come against every plans of the enemy. And like David said in the wilderness, you come with spear and javelin. Come in the name of the Lord God of hosts, the army of Israel. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hallelujah.
Ocean, I drifted one day. Oh, I'm a granny brony, sorry. The storm cloud were raging, and I soon lost my way. But out of the darkness, a voice said to me, I am safe with the pilot, whom I safe I see. He promised the pilot, my ship safely through. Hallelujah. Church, I know, how can I doubt him when his promise that are true?
Big up everybody who check in and seeing out everybody Pamela. Big up, like and share, like and share, like and share.
Everybody understand? I am safe with the pilot, whom I safe I say. Whom I safe I see. You see, he promised the pilot, hey, my ship said be true. It's a deal and hope can I know him. You see,
Father, I come acknowledging that we have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man. We have sinned against our family members and relatives. We have sinned against our neighbors, strangers and visitors. We have sinned against the children, the youth and the unborn. We have sinned against the poor and the weak and the elderly and the sick. We have sinned against the free and the imprisoned. We have sinned against those in the care of the state, including the children, the mentally ill, the elderly, the prisoners and others. We repent, O God, of all our sins committed against these and all persons, local and international, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I'm going to address just one person. Just this week, I hear the Prime Minister of Jamaica say, people who deported and have the criminal records, they must meet the judge or meet the maker. Now let me tell you something. Any government leader that invite the police force to kill citizens of Jamaica is not fit to be a leader.
You think I'm mad? You think I will not take back that. And may I say, any politician who thief taxpayer money, them have two choices. It's either them go prison or them go the morgue. Two choices. It's either them go prison for it or them go the morgue. Like, if it's so long, politician a thief taxpayer money and a pay one look fine and walk and go spend and live good. No, we're done with that. We find politician a thief taxpayer money, we want to freeze their account and take back every dollar. And a two choice. It's either them plan for go to prison or them plan for go Christopher Tufton Mag. One out of the two. But we will never allow the money and walk in at the sunset to spend it. It will never happen. And it must never happen. Saying? So, for all of the blood and fire comrade, ball away I did, big up yourself, you know, for all of the blood and fire comrade, I don't know where the fire gone, but I'm going to ignite it back because we need back this fire because our back is against the wall. Jamaican dep on the land and Jamaican in the diaspora. All the way back is against the wall. Because whatever Andrew is plan to do to Jamaica, it's going to affect Jamaica in the depot on the land and Jamaica with the half of the land. There's no two way about this. This is a fight for everybody who born on the rock. Whether you dep on the rock still a live or you migrate somewhere else I live, the fight here are for we. I don't want to look at shit in a plate labor. I feel like this is a political fight. But that song I'm going to play now have to ignite back the blood and fire comrade because we need enough to come back out in our tens and thousands to the street. We need enough to come back in our tens and thousands in the street. Just like one time we did not nominate an MP, just like when in the street are active, we need enough back in the street this time because we don't believe it's a yes or no. We in December. It's when January come in, them are going to change gear. The gear going to change. Saying, because what the Prime Minister do, him not telling you. This bus where them have a go around and I give back people ID. The ID where them are going to now, it is needs under this guys. And you must never forget to the court did strike it down. Say it a invasion of privacy. So them go hide it and then was nearer. Needs them go hide it and one thing named nearer. Saying to Chico now. That is why Andrew Wallace want to stop World Central Kitchen from going to food. He want to become dependent on them. So they can trade digital needs for the food. One definitely hear me I say. Blood and fire comrade, ignite back on yourself.
The PMP's power, the is here. I'm back home.
You look good, man. Give thanks and praise. Big up this apart more. Yeah, man. One big up my Prime Minister. One big up Dennis Meadows. And one big up my good friend Victor McNeil. Next member of Parliament in Archland. Stand firm.
We are fighting for a cause. Stand firm. Stand firm. We are fighting for a cause.
In slavery days, my forefathers couldn't rest. And now our pregnant mothers, they tied in nonsense.
If I hear someone is gonna honestly I heard here.
Against colonialists,
Stand firm.
stand firm. Against
All true Jamaicans, stand firm. We are fighting for a cause. Stand firm.
they must spread propaganda. They only want to destroy us. Their
Stand
only
firm.
intention is to separate us. Stand firm. We
We are fighting for a cause. Stand firm. All true Jamaicans. The back is against the wall. Stand firm.
Run, chat me, everybody.
When the blood and fire come right there. A full no time now. We need you now. We need you now. We are waking up back. I wanna go. All blood and fire come right. Our time now for rise. We now have to take it to the street. To the street. We now reckon to the police as no house speaker. To the street. What me say? I wanna day, all blood and fire come right. The time is now, it is now or never. It is Winifred to see, you know, it is now or never. It is now or never. Don't stop the progress. You will see. Don't stop the progress. It is now or never. Big up all of East Portland in our house. Listen, man. All blood and fire come right up. The time is now, it is now or never. Are we this enough? Are we this enough? See we are enough. See we are enough. And we say we now record Juliet owners, not all. We now record Juliet owners, not all. See we are enough. We need to know. We don't need to come out now and represent the country. Everything we are doing for the country. Listen, man. no love progress? Who no want them land? Who no want rent to own? Them the people a clown. Listen, man. The blood and fire comrade, it is now or never. We're back is against the wall. We're in Jamaica and you're off the island, it is now or never. It is now or never. At our place tonight, we can't make one look corner boy and mash up a place, you mad? One look underprivileged bumbo old John Crow. Sorry for you bad boy. So we are keep it clean tonight. Listen man. Ease out. Every man has. Every man has. Listen man. Hear me now man. Hear me now. Are we this now? So I wanna go on. It is now or never. Go back is against the wall. And for all of the things I want, them are going to have gun our head and make we go lean upside that one wall. No. It is not a physical wall. One day for not hear me. Alright. We have two family. We are thief taxpayer money. Size 13, otherwise known Ginger 2. And then look up Jag Queen cousin. When they have in a parliament. One girl if you have some rig dog, riff raff dolly. We have one look a prostitute look, with some look a white hair, catch up on head top like Sensefall. And look a blood Jezebel. Two Jezebel abuse Jamaica's property. Have it as their ledger. Anyway, I want to listen. Jamaica in focus.
This is episode 1 in our special audit fallout series on Jamaica's parliament. We told you this day would come. Months ago, Jamaica in Focus released a video based on a mysterious folder we received. No name, no explanation, just a subject line. Inside, air conditioning unit invoices, internal memos, staff testimonies, and a system crying out from inside Gordon House. We warned the country that Parliament was at war with its own rules. Today, the Auditor General has confirmed it. Receipts checked. Roll the tape. It started with an AC unit. Remember how our investigation began? A single air conditioning unit installed at Parliament. No procurement trail, no commitment of funds, no approval, and no officer willing to take responsibility. We said it violated the FAA Act. Today, the Auditor General confirms 16 AC units were purchased, valued at $3.2 million, with no purchase order, no competitive quotes, no warranty, no inventory, and no contract. Just vibes and taxpayer money. Exactly as our whistleblower told us. The letter they didn't want you to see. We were sent this letter months ago, dated January 28th, 2025.
Listen to this.
It instructs Scotiabank to withdraw the Jamaican equivalent of $181,026.73 US and credit a government MasterCard. The Auditor General has now confirmed what happened next. The bank mistakenly withdrew $28.96 million from Parliament's account, and for 4 months, no one noticed. No reconciliation, no oversight, no audit trail.
When I hear this
wasn't a one-off mistake. It was a symptom of a financial system running on autopilot.
Them say, meet the judge or meet the maker. Me as a thieving politician, to either meet the dead house or meet the prison house. Thieving politician is either meet the dead house or meet the prison house. We will make example out of thieving politician. So when the rest of them say taxpayer money, them afraid to even make a dollar get missing because them know the consequence. Watch you now. And a matter of fact, you know, we need even work with them constitution again, you know, a treaty we are work with, you know. The constitution have we in a bandage, you know. So the treaty we are work with, you know, because the treaty bigger than the constitution, you know. And in prison, these thieves that operate for the monarch. Because some bunch of thieves, you know. They use rules and law. And an extort way. On behalf of the monarch. And me as a thieving politician is either the prison house or the dead house.
With the public's money. The Prado they turned into a personal car. When we first reported misconduct inside the Houses of Parliament, staff told us the fleet was in chaos. The Auditor General's report confirms it. One senior officer, the Facilities and Operations Manager, kept a government Prado at his home 173 nights, out of 183 days. Weekends, holidays, everything. He used it to travel to UWI where he is a student, listing those trips as meetings. And every time he drove the government vehicle, he signed the logbook approving himself. Taxpayer-funded transportation turned into a private Uber. The staff told us. Nobody listened. Our original video highlighted 8 HR cases. Their words were painful. We are scared. We feel alone. The Auditor General didn't investigate the HR abuses directly, but her findings confirmed the environment they described. A parliament where rules are optional, where internal controls don't exist, where misuse goes unchecked, until it explodes. If they can silence their own staff, imagine what they can hide from the public. The $24 million lounge makeover. Our whistleblower told us money was being spent off the books. The audit confirms that the $24.4 million members lounge renovation was not in the approved capital budget, was not in the procurement plan, had no performance bond, had no retention clause, had no liquidated damages, and was signed after the work was mostly completed. And the contractor was invited to give a post-bid discount, which is illegal.
You know, so if we drag out Julie Tolnes out of parliament, this I get from bad to worse now. If we just get serious and go drag her out of parliament, you know.
She and the girl
She and her so-called cousin, you know. That blood clot, look at jag queen. My girl, then can't, she her position now again? She had the clerk. Look on this, the host clerk. The host secretary. Look on this, look how insipid looking girl. Look like somebody, a retired go-go. Eh? This insipid clerk at the house look like she still look like somebody dance from pole. And her face look bumpy like man a coming in her face.
Okay.
I'm washing her face with dirty water. Look at her face look nasty looking. He look nasty looking for you know. You look white here, cock up on the head top like fighting foul. Eh? Look at these people. Juliet Tolnes and your so-called, alleged so-called cousin, come out of the parliament. If you say, look at the like as Juliet Tolnes. Market girl. Eh? Market girl. In a parliament, now go on like him as somebody.
That's why she get rid of the farmer. Clerk of the house, Miss Curtis.
Miss Curtis is look, Shadi said somebody, you know.
I get rid of her.
And she disrespect Miss Curtis, you know. You know, so Juliet disrespect her.
Because she plan for thief.
And Miss Curtis now in the thieving thing with them, you know. So them have to get rid of Miss Curtis and alleged Juliet so-called family. Come get the this girl look like she a dance at a bow. How she looks so like she a sell on a back road. How she a clerk a house. How them a blood clot eat that girl for be clerk a house. When I say I want Dolly House Parliament to go on. Then they surround themselves with be a thief. Juliet Tolnes take out yourself out of the parliament and go suck out your mama and go. That's how no one spend taxpayer money. But you know, so they just want to get up and spend taxpayer money with no accountability. But they're not easy. Only things say thief people thief their money and them spend and I get to pay tax money. You think a thief people thief like Uno? You think a thief for thief for money? I work for money and not thief. You know we pass rules in the parliament at a thief. These people are about to pass rule for lock up criminal and them are criminal. And I make, yo, this system is that me not work with their bumbo clot. I dead before this and now. Me not work with Jamaica system. Anything or anything for me. Me not bumbo clot work with it.
But in hear what Juliet says she go do. She says she go strengthen the internal auditing system.
So you can expose.
Right.
So this is it, these people,
So people
me say, if we just get mad and just go in a parliament go beat them with some pickaxe, stick and baseball bat. I'm serious, you know? You think I'm not serious? I don't give a fuck, man. These people need to get licked out of the parliament. They might do too much. You must say mad, we're not idiot. You think we just sit down and this treatment like we're a zombie? These people forget big thick and big boat to lick them out of the parliament. Lick broad board out of the parliament. Broad board out of the parliament. Also on lot. And make sure shape them one part like bat. Like bat with a cricket bat. That's how you can hold it good. Broad board out, come out of the parliament. Lick them and kick them out of them body. And kick them out of the blood clot parliament. And decent somebody now. We can't have a criminal in our parliament. And Cliff Hughes and the rest of them who hug them so mad. Broad board out of the parliament. So come out of the mama come out of the parliament. We're not thief. We can't make no rules and law in our parliament. We go away and come out of the parliament pussy. One bunch of criminal. And an investigation by the Integrity Commission. Suck out on the mama come out of the parliament. A broad board, don't forget. Broad board, don't forget in our face to come out of the parliament and go and go suck out on the mama. How the fuck you think gonna be? Then you can come and go thief taxpayer money and then I make rules and law and I talk about 15 years for water gun. Suck out on the mama come out of the parliament. And go away. A broad board, don't forget people if start soon and just go beat on a bomb buckler. Running away. Or you pull up at some place and have a drive away. Can't pull up at some place. Suck out on a mama and go. I wanna be. The people are thief and be a face today. And go on like they don't want nobody talk about it. And go on like they want intimidate or threaten. Don't go threaten on no mama. Because I don't no fear dead in me and I don't no fear. Because it's a do or die. Because I know the plan, I know the agenda, I know what is in the makings. Here. I know what is in the makings. So I talk, and no pussy can silence me. And no YouTube money, and none of that can make me stop blood clot talk. I talk. I don't talk for money, I talk for freedom. Suck out on a mama and go and come out of the parliament. Brawl into pussy. Think you can stand out of the parliament and a thief. And then a long out thing, and then I go on, hey, a broad board don't forget to come out of the parliament. Suck out on a mama and come out of the parliament. When a thief. I want to respect when I'm a thief. That is why I can't rate the Governor General. Because the Governor General a pussy. I know say Angel is a thief and keep swearing sermon if you swear. I can't rate them a batty boy. You must be mad. This whole of Jamaica, the whole system of fuckery. And it's like everything get fucked. You're mad. You must be mad. No second for that. We deserve more. Our ancestors fight for make us free and live good. I have to come back and fight against these truth on some batty boy. We love money. Mad. We're not going to throw that again. Suck out on a mama. We're ready anything and anything right now to pussy.
Legal under GOJ procurement rules. They broke the rules to get the contract they already wanted. The house that doesn't file its own accounts. Here's the quiet scandal the country must understand. The Auditor General confirms. Parliament has not submitted its appropriation accounts for 6 years. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. The very institution responsible for holding ministries accountable cannot account for its own spending. That is not an oversight. That is a breakdown. And about those lies. When our investigation exposed the AC breaches, officials said it was exaggerated, misunderstood, misrepresented. Today, the Auditor General confirms every concern was true and worse. When that letter for $181,026 surfaced, we were told it was routine. Today, the Auditor General confirms it triggered one of the biggest unreported financial blunders inside Parliament. $28.9 million. Gone, unnoticed for months. When staff said the environment was toxic, we were told it was fiction. Today, the patterns speak for themselves. They didn't just break rules, they broke trust. Inside Gordon House, people cried out for protection, not promotion. For fairness, not favor. For leadership, not intimidation. Today, the special audit has validated their voices, but validation is not justice. And exposure is not accountability. The next step is action. From the government, from Parliament, from the country. Because what happens in Gordon House affects every taxpayer in Jamaica. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow, so every Jamaican sees this video. The story continues. Episode 2 is next, where we break down the Prado scandal and the personal use of state vehicles. This is Jamaica in Focus, where the receipts are always checked. See you on episode 2. Welcome back to the Special Audit Fallout, Episode 2. In Episode 1, we showed you that the Auditor General confirmed the leaks. But one story inside that report demands its own spotlight. This is the Prado scandal. Roll the receipts. 173 nights out of 183 days. Between June 20th and December 19th, 2024, the Facilities and Operations Manager kept the government-issued Prado at his home for 94% of the audit period. The rules are clear: government vehicles are not personal conveniences. Overnight use must be documented, justified, and approved. Parliament provided no such documentation. When the audit team matched the logbook to the officer's HR file, a pattern emerged. 26 trips to UWI Mona, 22 of them labeled meetings. But the hours matched his class schedule. These were not official duties. They were private, unofficial trips paid for by the taxpayer. A supervisor must approve every use of a fleet vehicle. But every time this officer drove the Prado, the supervisor's signature was his own. He approved his own travel, his own destinations, his own use of state property. The audit found something else. Only one of 4 people operating government vehicles had a valid ITA certification. The Prado driver's certification expired. He was not authorized to operate the fleet vehicle. Logbooks must record the purpose of every trip, but in multiple entries the purpose was simply missing. The Auditor General called it not faithfully recorded. Then came the buried detail. A government Prado was involved in an accident in July 2024. The law requires immediate reporting. Parliament reported it. 15 months later, these breaches fall under Section 26 of the FAA Act, meaning the misuse of the Prado could trigger surcharge or recovery if the authorities pursue it. This scandal isn't about a vehicle. It's about a parliament that failed to protect its own assets, and a management culture where rules meant nothing. Episode 3 follows the money, the $28.96 million oversight failure. If we don't talk about this, they'll pretend it never happened. Share this everywhere.
So, in the Apache, we're going to follow the money. But something very concerning take place in Jamaica. I don't know if you see it. But senior advisor to the Secretary of War meeting in Jamaica. Of War, you know? Meet in Jamaica. I'm turning my phone away here. These are serious things are going on in Jamaica, you know. But me tell you, say, all of these soldiers want to come in on the island. But them come in for Melissa. It is on a disguise. Remember me telling you these things, you know. But tell you, say, NATO allies they on the ground in Jamaica. And them not left for now. Because once these soldiers go on anybody's side, then take set like setting fall. Ras to get them out of the island now. And enough of Jamaica going to be restricted zone. Them are going to tell Jamaican people if you not go a certain place. Them are going to box up the people. Them are going to, hey, that is why I'm telling you, say, based on Andrew Owen's prophecy and his own self, and for Marcus Garvey prophecy, this look like a hit. Because Andrew Owen set up everybody's life in Jamaica, you know. But it can't hide for long. It him try his best to kind of have it on a cover, but it can't hide for long. Whatever Andrew do, he gonna expose it on the face, and Liberator go shame and whip, but it go too late. Them a go seal her. Spiff just drop out them seal her. Me say, them a go hold them belly and weep. I know what them a go say. If they did know, then listen to the vlog of them. If they did know, then listen to Cliff Hughes. That them a go come with, you know. And some of them a go say, some of them a go tell lies. So them a comrade too, you know. Some of them a go switch overnight. Some of them wake up and be comrade in the morning, you know. If you don't look bad, you know. Because Andrew Jones deceived them, you know. If remember I use Andrew Jones, I use Favor William. This took a drag queen girl in a parliament. We are part with Juliet Owens. I use Juliet Owens, I use she. Everybody I get used. One of you every jack man and woman I get used under Andrew Owens and Juliet Owens and me I say every Jamaican, if I don't love Jamaica like I do, we must take to the street. We no longer continue with Juliet Owens. That is why I say no disrespect, you know. Philip Palwell, you disrespect me. You should have never get up and agree with Juliet Owens. I feel away until today. No lie, my general. I feel away until today. Because that move there, fuckery move. That move they make is a fuck up move. And so we have this blood clad big foot ginger toe woman in our parliament. Want to turn the parliament like in yard. Want to have a parliament to operate like in yard. Me I call upon the opposition leader. We elect enough for oppose. I want sooner up once to the fire now. Because whether you don't want to believe it just or no, the opposition party have the biggest job in the country right now. The opposition party have for them job bigger than the prime minister. The prime minister only have the power to do this and do that. But the opposition have the biggest responsibility in the country. The opposition have the biggest responsibility. That is why them are the opposite. Them have to oppose. So anything Andrew do we are fuckery, them have to oppose it. Anything we are going to parliament to them have to oppose it. And this system, this mic system, we then put in the parliament. We don't want this mic system in the parliament. We, the original people of the land, I said this mic system, we now our parliament, you know. And the mic system, I hand our job from take place correctly. So this is one of the reasons why now, one more reason why I call upon every comrade. One of the time is the East Portland another place. I talk about every comrade from every nook and cranny in Jamaica. We need to come out in solidarity with everybody for one cause. The way the parliament are run now, we're not going to get nowhere. Our business not going to run good. We must never forget so we have 13 of them under investigation for thief taxpayer money. The behavior of Juliet Owens, it is already a conflict of interest. So we don't want no proof. No more proof. If you know say that job that Juliet, she can't, that is not the job for her. So if you have sense as a Jamaican in here talk your mind advice. With Juliet Owens the Speaker of the House, we're not going to get no justice. We're not going to get no justice. The Speaker of the House have to be independent. A matter of fact, you know. Nobody said it better than my Prime Minister, One Marky G. So, I'm going to play something with him. Listen to this.
Andrew Holness walks out of Parliament after Golding mentions his wife.
As a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government of the day. That is the tradition. That is the tradition. The failure.
Look on this Teefing pussy and up our screen. I talk about somebody low and desperate. Eh? This guy desperate, you know. So till all charity money he fuck a thief, you know. Look on this scumbag from 56 Cumberland Road. This desperate waste man. Desperate till all charity money. The pussy a thief. And I look for our good Prime Minister Mark Gold and I talk about low and desperate. And I you low and desperate because you're desperate and I run and I hide from prison. You nominate your wife to be the Speaker of the House to cover you. You get your wife to be Speaker of the House to be a referee for you. Come on your blood clot, dirty big nasty looking nose. But low and desperate.
The failure. Mr. Speaker.
Members.
Look, because most honorable Mark Golding a point out to the Teefing pussy from 56 Cumberland Road say it is a conflict of interest to have such a big foot to be the Speaker of the House. It now can't work because the foot are going to take up the whole space in the Parliament and they need breathing space. So Andrew Wallace should have sense to know say with a big foot and wife a car. You're not supposed to be in the Parliament because the Parliament will collapse with them the big heavyweight they put out in our Parliament. And Mark Golding try to tell them say because the building planning in the time when the Parliament are built, it never built to accommodate this type of big foot. So you cannot carry this big foot going to our Parliament and you don't the building never designed for such a big foot. And Jonas get up and walk out of our Parliament. Walk off our job, you know. Walk off our job. Hey. And Jamaican people alright with this. Me I go say it again. If Juliet Owens continue to be the Speaker of the House, we now get nowhere. And just like how the PNP candidate, them did full of fire before them get them win their seat. I need to see about that fire in all of the PNP candidate. Before no winning the seat, you know, they have more fire now. No. Where is the fire? You don't need to ignite it. Is it Nikisha Burchell? I big you up again tonight. Because that fire we have inside of you, you know how to get the job done. I like how you call Juliet Yamida style. And from that, Juliet Owens, she kind of pick it up and I carry feelings, you know, but she don't want it obvious because she knows say you have style and you know how to style her in a style. She knows say, remember you know, one bridge in the Parliament look like you not wear panty, you know, I say him take you on with you in a Parliament. If you see one man in a Parliament a trace, but the things that every woman alone on the side they wear panty, but a couple more of them wear panty. See my David? So Nikisha Burchell, big up yourself. I love how you show up the Prime Minister because I talk some matrix. Some things when I go so. And you make him know, say, Prime Minister, what you talk about, it is far from the truth. I must a different man to be talk about, not the place where I represent. For like them some say the fire with the PNP them did have before them win them seat, we need about that fire because at that fire they know I go ignite the Parliament and balance it. Because you know I make Juliet Owens override you know too much. And it will be mixed feelings. Because remember, and a friend, we're standing there going to go look, you know. We're standing there for go oppose. Saying, And whatever we have to do, because we have all of the evidence to show that Juliet Owens is conflict of interest, where the Speaker of the House is concerned. Saying, so whatever we have to do, Juliet Owens have to remove as the Speaker of the House. Me would rather work with Everald Warmington as the Speaker of the House. Because I know although I'm a fucker, him balance. Him have a local balance in him. So I prefer work with Everald Warmington as the Speaker of the House than Juliet Owens in a real life. Because I know Everald Warmington, him know the thing, and me think him work professional as a Speaker of the House. Even though we know say I'm biased with some things, but me think when it comes to certain things, I don't think him got bias as Juliet Owens. I just don't think so. And Juliet Owens show everything possible for sure we say she's a conflict of interest where the Speaker of the House is concerned. So I want every Jamaican to have sense. I want them to come together and protest. Remember, you know, together we're strong, you know. And me I talk to the Jamaican, them will hear my voice now. If you don't want to see the matrix exposed in Jamaica, you want to stop from black dude where you deal with. If you don't want to see the matrix in Jamaica exposed, just stop from work for one day. Everybody, don't go on work for one day. I want to show you, you're not going to see how the matrix is so feeble. You're not going to see these people claim that they are control, you know. It's an illusion. Them not really control because you don't know on the strength in a real life. So if you don't want to know how powerful you is as Jamaican on the rock, just don't go work for one day. I'm not talking about every work. You just don't go work for one day. Don't call in or nothing. Just say, yo, I'm not going to work today. And you just all over the island just decide so I'm not going to work today. And we're not going to see how the matrix feeble. And that time you know, whatever you want, you demand it. Land, certain changes where they have in the parliament, anything you want, you demand it. And make it change before you resume work. You're not going to so powerful. Them don't want to know so not that powerful. You just don't go on their work and say. Not talk about every work, airport, every work. Just quit for one day. And the matrix are going to expose right in front of your eye. And whatever on your heart desire, you demand it. Whatever on your heart desire, who want them land now, you demand it. Land for the landless. Just make the country stop for one day or two. And see if everybody who don't have no land, who don't get piece of land. If a land you know what. If you build up in a house and do farming. You just do it now. We will stop make these people feel like them have the power. Them not have no power. And because them hypnotizing her with gift and badness. What may I say? If you don't want Andrew Wallace have a free up land going and run land title going on, you just withdraw yourself from work one day and demand land. All those people for Bernard Lodge, when him come lick down on the house, you don't want it back. You just organize a lot down country and demand what you want from the government. Because remember, them you not get nothing from the government. So you just stop from work one day, lock down the you remember when Andrew Wallace have no movements there. You do no movements there for yourself and stay for you to changes. Them don't want to know so you have this type of power. With all of the power Andrew Wallace have. What the power name we have? Fifth woman that talk about the other day.
Emergency Power Act.
The Emergency Power Act. With all that Emergency Power Act we have, it still can't stop you know, from lock down the country. And make that Emergency Power Act we have is none and void. It happen elsewhere. Why it can't happen in Jamaica? Watch me say no man. The Melissa come make no for no. Don't know how to stand within the land. Because them a plan to take it away to give them investor friend. Now is the time when to come together, lock down the country and demand on the land. It is now or never, you know. Don't make them make on a distract from each other, you know. We don't need to lock down the country. We don't have to attack them where it hurt. Blocking the road and protest, that is a just small faction because them used to that. So them know say if we don't do it today, it just 1 day to go last. Them say 9-day talk. But me I say, we withdraw the service from all job in a Jamaica and see how the matrix are going to expose itself right in front of you. We're not going to see that the matrix not real. We're not going to see no true strength. No true strength are going to come alive. And the man say, watch this, Andrew. Before we resume to work, we want the land them for shape to the people them. The land, I want to just choose the land. We can build a house and do farming. And tell him, say this GMO farming with the World Bank President Endas, we want to offer the island because our grandfather and grandmother them used to farm. We don't want no fake food to eat. Remember, we are gods, alkaline food we eat. We don't eat no genetic modified food. We don't eat no scarny ground food. Remember, this food can plant in the earth and the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, you know. So why we are going to eat this food? We're afraid of the earth. Why we are going to use this food? We are going in a pipe. Why we are going to choose to eat this food? We are going in a pipe. We not get nothing from the earth, we forget from the earth. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. So there's no way we're going to eat no fake food and we are real people. Remember, we are gods. We are gods. Remember, we're not inorganic like them. These inorganic one, you know, one program if we start eat GMO food. Remember, we and them are not the same thing. We are dark matter. Remember, we are God. We are dark matter. Our food have to grow come from out of the earth. Because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. So there is no way to make these guys introduce it to food we are going to grow to a plastic pipe. We are going to grow in a light and up a chemical. That's not good for we and so we come down. That are going to make we get extinct out of Jamaica. That are going to kill we out. And that are them agenda from, remember, you know, and I just know them try to kill we out. And them discover say we are seed, we can't no cure them berry, we are going to grow. So we don't make them normalize now GMO food in Jamaica. We grandfather, our grandmother not grow like that. The food is not good for we. We can't make some people come tell you about farming and we don't do that farm and live, you know. And just the government don't want make the bank them give grandfather and uncle them loan for them farm and then can buy farm and buy some things and make them farming big, you know. We don't need no GMO food. We don't need no GMO food, you know. The Bill Clinton mash up the rice industry in Haiti, man. And now him in Jamaica now. Be a D man in Jamaica now, you know. Be a D man, because Andrew a D man, he up in Jamaica and to be a D man in Jamaica. Look how far that bridge come from a kidnap picking out of school. When the government tell you to take your picking out of your house under your supervision, saying, and put in at the government institution, which is the school. The government responds for your picnic until them reach back in their house, you know. That is why them should have school bus to bring the picnic from your gate. Drop them off at the school gate and go pick them up at school gate and drop them back. And that is the government duty. When time we allow with school with picnic for take taxi and I walk to school, a risk we take. When you see what I mean in the so-called first world country, they make sure provide bus system we can pick up school picnic at the gate and drop them at the gate. So when time you send a picnic goes at the Babylon school now, and the picnic no come back home. The government respond, you know, responds for your picnic, you know. Because for the period of time, the school session, your picnic at the government care. So when time you go for your picnic at school now, and the picnic can't find out, and then the government want to take themselves out of this and bring some little fake news, some little alibi and try cook up some things. Remember, school, you send Miss one woman send her picnic to school and picnic dead in the school, you know. Some things the teacher must lick her and she drop and lick her head and dead, you know. And they cook up one case and nothing come out of it, you know. The government forget sue for these things, you know. And because the people them, yo, that is why I said, yo, God no, man. From see people them I eat chicken they don't know about, you know. One container chicken bird flu, chicken have bird flu. Chicken where them well test, then well program these chicken. Saying for these people consuming because them want to land, you know. Them want to land. So from 2020 them pay Andrew and Christopher Tufton to get rid of the Jamaican people them, you know. And we come on social media and say, don't trust them. Remember Andrew go to 11 and talk and tell the people them say God create him thing where want the people them forget, you know. Andrew deceive the people them. I try to deceive one lady. And I tell her, I say, God make the thing. So for sure when the talk say God make the thing now, we're gonna make one and one make two. When I hear Andrew when he say beg forgiveness and say I pray to God, the same God we must say make the thing. Either God them I talk to, you know. Can you take these people for God, you know? So when you hear him talk about God, don't make him trick, you know. Because if him say God make the thing, you know, and we know say I know God make the thing. And we know who make the thing them. And if him say God make the thing, that means that these people him take for God.
Sure. Never look at that.
He come back again and say the people who I serve, I gonna do everything in my power to get your job done. With every breath we have in my body. Him not love Jamaican people if he talk so passionate about them.
True.
And in a campaign in know. And a Jamaican people him that talk about. Talk to. And Juliet Owens as the speaker of the house. And not by accident. It is deliberate.
That's why they remove the woman.
That's why they move the woman to put she there for a cornerstone for kind of be a referee for Andrew. And me I go say again, them say is either meet the judge or meet Jamaica. Teefing politicians is either you got prison or you got dead house. No politician don't thief taxpayer money and pay one look fine and go live happy life. No, it not gonna happen like that. It will never happen like that. We are going to change the scope how we deal with politicians who are thief. We are going to change it. And we're willing to make example out of honor. The one them who are thief taxpayer money and are hiding themselves behind the law. And we pay honor and we pay the law. So we are the law. And if we don't get law by the law where we are pay, we have to take law in our own hand. So if the law want free, we not go free, you know. Because at the end of the day, our money still going down the drain. Our people are suffer. So for that reason, whether the law want free, yes or no, we are going to take the law in our own hand. And just know that. So we continue to give taxpayer money and fees, so we don't get away with it. We don't go get away. It's either we not got a prison or we not got a dead house. Because there is no way a politician be in a parliament and make rules and law to do what to Jamaican citizen. Remember them come with one thing, you know, 15 years for water gun, you know. 15 years. So a local youth can have in water gun and get 15 years. He never commit a crime, never intend to commit. And with Jamaica system, look how them try to do Isaac Buchanan by look a mistake we make. Seeing so that means this party, when you get locked up in the system, them write you off. So only thing I do if you know, you just continue with your old type of living and continue to go to prison. Because so them set it for you them. I don't know how some people don't see it. Some people are see it now, you know, but then shame. Enough people hungry and shame. Enough people hungry and shame like a dog. Go move on. Let me move on. Let me move on. Take a look on this.
People, as me say again, everybody have them problem. But I know South Chilani mash up bad. And I know them can't take up them phone and call a representative or call nobody. I know me one of the more popular person in the whole of South Chilani. In the whole of Chilani, North and South, a matter of fact. In the whole parish of Chilani, me one of the most popular person. And if them never...
You see all over that rim side, The people them over there sleep out a door, you know. And throw them shame, them can't make no nice. Shame, I kill them, I hungry, I kill them, I mosquito, I kill them, I leptospirosis, I kill them. The labor right them over Dalrymple side. Dalrymple tell us a fear house start blow after, you know. And done with them, you know. Me say the labor right them in a Dalrymple constituency. No for them homeless. Hungry, I kill some of them. Some of them over there curse all God. Huh? They not build one video and put out all them shame. Paul Patmore, you know. Paul Patmore? Paul Patmore did have the choice for them, you know. And then this him. I don't know, Dalrymple go over them with one cow. Give them a roast cow and over them. Saying? And thief is seat. Because thief is seat, you know. In real life, because she couldn't beat Paul Patmore, you know. A thief and thief is something them do. Just like Montague. When Montague say and lose the seat, me say and drop down, you know. And run a bag of money, me say roll out, you know. Oh? Because with that seat there, you know, that seat that I said Montague right at prison. Because Montague I got to prison, you know. Robert Montague, you know you're going to go to prison.
You have to play that.
Oh.
Weekly.
Alright, in live.
On the motion about crime online, protect citizens, online cyber violence should be part of crime fighting.
Let me play.
Yeah, I hear what you must say. That thief. What the hell?
From ministries to municipal offices, too many.
Yeah, I'm gonna look on it.
By the member from St. James, West Central, that legislation is already in place that protects persons from cyberbullying and, in fact, attacks on social media. Criminal liability is in place, and we are currently in the process of starting the review process of the Cybersecurity Act, where we will include matters of this nature to protect citizens, whether male or female, from abuse of social media.
Oh,
by the member.
Want to protect citizens.
You hear it?
I want to protect citizens from cyberbullying.
We might talk
But me tell you,
about disrespect and one
these look a suck cock.
Like what you want.
These look a suck cock. All this a suck cock when I just don't talk. Let me tell you this, Batty man. The day you want to do that, you have to left my job, suck out your mama. Brawling to pussy. You see, the day you want to do that, you have to left my job. Anyone know, the day you don't want to do that, you have to left my job. I'm serious. You have to left my job. Or you have to go expose to the whole system is a lie. It is do or die, you know, remember, you can't use no fear upon we, you know. Because better we're dead for something than to stand up and dead for nothing, though.
True.
So you just know, say, we have fight fire with fire. So I tell you again, Batty man, remember you're a thief, go suck out your mother, you're a thief.
That's why these people want, I don't understand them. Why him not stand up and say if he put something in place?
You're a thief, brawling too. You don't think we're afraid of no rules and law when I come with Batty man, suck out on no mother. You don't have to left the job, unless you don't have to go tell the people them say the whole system, this democratic system when I talk about, it is lie.
Why am I going to sign the code of conduct?
Go. You're a thief, you can't chat to me because suck your mouth, you can't talk to me.
The problem we talk about their constituency or their community or whatsoever. Why me I go talk about it, I take it up on my head. Yes, me thanks for everybody acknowledge Mr. Max. You are the media person, you're outspoken and all these things, but people if them have a problem because them die-hearted, why me I go pick it up on my head? Me I try to deal with my house by myself. I don't take up my phone up to today and call one of my family and said, send one sheet of zinc come give me or send one Angela come give me. No. I have a lot of friends overseas and I not take up my phone and call them and beg them nothing. Because watch out. If them knows that the house mash up and them can do what want do out of them heart without me ask them. I don't ask nobody, man. Boy, not dead, not this bumper clot with the roof off, man. Me nah beg nobody, man. That is me, man. You know what I mean? Me ego big as fuck, bro. I'm full of pride and ambition. No, brother, me nah do it. See, pray. Because I don't want nobody take it tell me in a long run. That's what me think there. I was fuck up, brother. I was mash up the blood clot.
Me I go show no one style.
Wicked.
But me ready for any time. I show no.
Me, I never talk to one girl named Melissa, brother. Could
I'm glad my born the time when me born. I'm born, I'm glad. I manifest on the time I manifest.
Funny stuff, I put some tarpaulin. No, me try roof.
Hold on, my son show no. A style when me ready for live
everything in the house flood out.
Back like that, come I used to live better.
Pay my trash there.
I'm gonna show no. Don't have a problem with it.
Whole place broke with. Yeah.
We're not frightened for your house on the hill. Me have one shoes alone on my bill. I know for them lose themselves for gain the world and a switch when it. Me not frightened for Benz nor Beamer. Sell out my friends them neither. Hold on. My son showing how me used to how me grow.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so that's something here.
Melissa effect.
Me used to do my homework on this. I went time I got my bed, I turned it down for one lever. See this? I grew up with this. I seen at the time one time I used this. Jamaica did nice. Believe you know. Now they look a village them. Where them destroy. One time I used this. And I do homework on this. And I use coconut brush and I shine the floor. We used to live better. Here, the Matrix come with this glamour and glitter, and I try to compare it with when we used to live with nature. Remember, in lunchtime, when I grow, I never really hungry, you know. I have so much fruit. Remember, a fruit I grew up and I eat when I look at youth, you know. All type of fruit. So there's no time for hungry. Believe, you know, when I grew up, all type of fruit I eat for the whole day. You cannot eat different type of fruit for the whole day. Sometimes when you run out, you eat the water shake up in your belly. The amount of different fruit you eat. And at this, I used to do homework on a lamp. And I never know me used to a life here. So I can live like this. So when time Darrell Vaza come and talk about light, if him go spend the money, fix back road and give people a house, the money come like it a go waste. Light is one of the most important thing. Warm to lantern, warm to these lamp, and kerosene. That's how we grow. Now back to basic, we can't hide from our roots and our culture and this are we, you know. And them come give it things for make we get broken and get poor. And remember the first time people did have money and save under them bed. Remember we never have these bills per way. Now them can introduce these things to me and put on bills. We take on over bills for myself. Eh? Remember we choose to take on over bills for the first time people used to have money. Any little thing happening can go under them bed and reel out. If a hospital ever go out, then can go under them bed and reel out one little sitting and take out some money from one place. You remember? Now them can introduce you to these things where I take our money now and make we get poor. And then call it a civilization and modernization. Eh? In this time people have more money, you know. In this time people have more money because they didn't have these things we are taking on, these bills we are taking on the money. We never have these bills we are taking on our money back in the days. So people, all of that money they are saved. And them can disturb we living in, we are living, you know. These people can disturb we are living. We never have no problem with it. Some people are going like them scan how them ancestors. Oh, I don't understand. But it's still you them are born from 2020 until now. These set of youth now, and them are the 6 set of people, you know. Them are the, we call the 6th generation. And them are the 6th generation, you know. These 2020 youth, you know. Yeah, man. That is why you see Andrew Jones cannot talk about say the thing has changed because These youth were born from 2020. Most of these local youth are gay, them, you know. These local youth want to beat some local pretty boy on social. No, most of them are gay.
Then I said the gear house of Jamaica overflow, you know.
I'm going to so show you that.
You know? Yeah, so you think they are now, brother, my little lamp.
Yes, they're home sweet, the one fix. Big up on yourself, you know.
You won't stop gone.
Summer grow, I love it.
You won't stop blow off and gone, wave on gully. See it there?
When I rise, in a them time, when I rise in the morning, good morning, Miss Brown. Good morning, Miss Sophia. Good morning, Master Tam. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, your grandmother. Oh, your mother. Oh, you go to your grow. I saw we grow with principle. I want to talk about. And these people come fuck up the thing. I make the youth them get rude and reckless and have no behavior. No manner. And them mother fight. Father and son chop up each other. When I look at you, them say nothing happen. When I look at you, I don't see no father and son fight and no mother. I don't see them say nothing when I look at you. I just with it. This thing new to me. This type of living new to me. Because that's how I grow. When I say I grow in a lamp, I grow with lamp and coconut brush. Alright. One time people put in floor bottom and red oak. They mix up in the cement. And put in floor bottom. See? And I use straight edge and mark some line in it, make it look like a tile. And remember them style, eh? And when you buy your genie floor polish and get your coconut brush. Remember, all shirt we used to spread a doorway. All shirt, all clothes, and that we used to spread a doorway. You remember, that's how we grow. We can't hide from it, you know. All clothes, things we don't want, on the spread a doorway for doormat. A lie me I tell? Me say if I lie me I tell. I want to know about broomweed a sweep yard. You don't know broomweed? Who used to go look broomweed for sweep yard? Want to know? You go pick a broomweed for sweep yard. When you sweep yard with broomweed, you're afraid. And you know it's the yard a dirt yard. And you have one place where you sweep your rubbish, go and light it. When you rise in the morning and sweep your yard, the yard clean, and remember we have man in duty. And these you have man in duty again, you know. Remember we grow with man in duty. You take the goat and come back and you have to wash plate. Your man in duty that. And you get your breakfast. You wash it plate for overnight. You wash it, no, anyone of them you choose, but you have to wash your plate. And you take out the goat in the morning. You have something to do, so you grow in one way. Don't lazy. You have something to do. You have a responsibility.
True responsibility, a man and a eve.
Cool, man.
That's the thing there now, brother. I have my little lamp in my house. No electricity, nothing at all. Every meat boil off in my fridge, brother. Don't know. The fittest of the fittest will survive, you see?
And Andrew a bigger man for me by a couple year. See? And that means I'm a fan for me time. And how him not go with him the principle there. And I talk about him and I do a good job. What a blood clot man like. Because people in for Andrew time, you know, grow with principle, you know. See? And in Andrew Wallace time, when he named Snoopy, he must say, I'm a politician and get assassinated. You know, say, I'm a fuckery. Like in them days, I look up people not supposed to have them type of task. Because in them days, people have love.
True.
People have love in them. You see, have more community love. And then time, a community grow the picnic, and now fear yard alone grow the picnic.
Remember I said,
as I look up picnic, if you cause a bad road, I look if you see nobody here. If nobody here, because if nobody here, in a problem. So if Andrew think about that about himself, he mother is a failure. If you have them type of attack there in his brain, After them have a thinking in their brain. They might have fail. Kind of them time they a principal run the island. Principal. Every youth have manners. Every woman have manners. Now them time they remember a long frock the girl them wear, you know. Long frock. Then time they when they go to school, you know. School picnic and teacher look like the same thing, you know. Picnic big in a school, you know. Have beard and something, you know. And now it look like I sound like a basic school picnic at school. When me I go to school, I be a big man and a big woman. When I grade 10 and grade 11, be beard up. Be a big man, beard up and big like your father, like how people father big. Be a big man, be a big people go to school. And then young. And the inorganic one decide, say, yo, we are going to reduce their size. Because if we make them continue to grow up on this side, we can't manage them. Because we are the giant, you know. You know what I'm saying? We are the giant. Now we build the pyramid, them, man. From the moment them take over, them start introducing to the food that we start eat, the food that we start eating start reduce, you know. What do you think? The food we then start make we eat. Reduce in a size, reduce until we get liquor now. Look, you know, see, just go to one school now. I'm going to look on a grade 11 youth and see if when you look at youth, if they look at youth in a basic school, them go. Basic school, them go. And the inorganic one, we design all of these food have preservative. All of these food, we then selling up on a shelf. And use a television for advertise to. Those are the food that reduce in the size. And enough people can continue to say, yo, and I like talking when I tell you now. Back in the days when time people are going to school, them look like big man and big. Oh no, just comment in the comment section and say I ever lie me I tell.
Big body.
We're big. And the inorganic one frayed away. So them decide say, yo, we have to put something in the food where we feed them with to reduce them in a size. With it bigger. With it bigger than this. With it bigger than this. No, the food makes some people buy and you call them shorty. That never a night. When you see Jamaican, we see melanated people are born and you call them shorty. And the food them use and mash up the genetic. Kind of tamper with the genes so you can't come in that full force way the how you saw first time melanated being so born and chopped in and force. And the food that them feed with. You know the talks they make your medicine be your food and your food be your medicine. We ain't have to just dissect every deep divers and have to dissect everything. And me ain't afraid to go back to live like this. Me ain't afraid to go cook back my wood fire, you know. You think me afraid to go cook back my wood fire? Me rather cook my wood fire and use lantern and back a torch and free. And have my land, and have my Jamaica for roam. Go river and beach and sea. First time I walk, we used to walk and go everywhere. We used to walk and go dance. We used to group up. When I go dance, we used to group up. First time when I go dance, sometimes we don't even know which part of the dance. And the music we listen and find dance. And I walk where I walk, I dance, and I walk go back home. I want to know. And we never have a problem. When I come back from dance, we take off a shirt and a wheel, or we had to come from dance and just talk about the party. I come back home, straight home. I want to talk. That's how we used to grow fun. And the Labour government come mash up that fun there. Pollute Jamaica with up a gun. And bad getting living. And the saltfish where these people get from in a Bustamante time. Then do something, put something in the saltfish to make the entire generation, the offspring of that generation that consume the saltfish. The offspring of that generation, something in the saltfish come down in them, make them brain, something wrong with them brain till now. And a real thing, I tell you now. The saltfish where the Labour ride them eating a Bustamante time. Then do something to that saltfish will make fit these people offspring. Get the saltfish affect their offspring too. That is why enough of them don't even know why them are say labor right. Because the selfish manipulate with their headspace. And the labor, them have a tendency, they love nyam, they nyami. And these people find out that they nyami, so most of the islands something where I cook the food. Them have these over island put in the aisle said way where them use to cook the food. Then over man give them aisle for use and cook the food. So the people them become loyal to them. Whether them are going dead yes or no, the people them hey. So now tell me say these labor rights supporters support and Jonas. One of the things that so. Deep divers, who believes that could have normal. Me say the aisle we then use and cook the food with these labor rights supporters. Would these people who consume this food make them become loyal to the party, whether the party are the good or bad, they don't know, they can't see it because they've been possessed. Remember, you know, it's when time Mark Golding, the mic did get problem, and Mark Golding did chip on like a bad word, not on the microphone because the microphone did get problem. That was a blow sent by Andre, you know, because there was nothing. There was nothing for them to talk about Mark Golding. That was a blow sent by Andrew Honest. For a situation that could have occurred for bring out because Mark Golding should be himself as a normal Jamaican off the mic. Saying and one of the mic pick up the local bad word. That was over that. Because before that them never have nothing to say. And the one thing they know, the whole media, the whole internet erupt. I don't remember. Over I think a little bit of over them thing off of Mark Golding. Because Mark Golding are the only man we can keep them in check, power level. Well experienced and one of the top lawyer. Saying so Mark Golding don't have the position by accident. It was ordained for Mark Golding come in at this time. And if we don't see it now, look more from now, it took a reveal itself and say Mark Golding did come in for a purpose. Saying remember, it is send a video to me when Mark Golding that one of the people them. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for that video there. Where Mark Golding did I say something where it could have fly over enough people's head. Send it, come give me again. Send it over, come give me.
Right, hold on.
And in the meanwhile, let me play this. Send it over, come give me. Let me play this. Listen.
You know the recent knick-knack Kabalash chat box over the maroon, being that the Curry don't want the JDF personnel in, but just the goods. We don't know what it's about, which I so agree with him. Anywho, that aside, I'm looking at the bigger picture. You know what the bigger picture showed me? That we are not united collectively. As listen, did you see my videos where I tell you said that the school officials, you don't have to protest by blocking roads and stamp it placard, you know. All I have to do is don't show up for work. Neither in the private or the public sector. 1 week, 2 weeks, right through. And as long as forever, until your needs are met. And watch this motherfucker fall. That's all I have to do. Nobody shows up for the system. And watch the system fall. the occupation of the Caribbean by these foreign armies, the colonizers and their armies, France, America, China, all these foreign armies, because China is out there with their navy. It's not just oil. The government wanting to go into the cockpit country, it's not just minerals and precious stones. No, that's what they're telling you. It's portals. These portals, anywhere, everywhere across the earth that are protected by the indigenous people, are actually portals. Portals and gateways. And these reptilian race, they are trying to hijack the new dispensation, because they're telling you we're going into the golden era, and the colonizers are trying to hijack that. And the cockpit country is a key portal to our existence as a melanated, carbonated indigenous beings. And that's why over the years they've done everything to tell for us to distort and to control the narrative. The colonizers have done that to distort the narrative and tell us as a Jamaican, as a people, that we're all from Africa. But the indigenous, the carbonated being, we're all across the earth. And anywhere we hold, anywhere you see us, there's important portals there. All the indigenous people, they are gateways to the portals. And that's why it's important for us to protect the land. Because in protecting the land, we protect the portals. And those portals are important for us, for our survival, and for our ascension to the new earth. Because I tell you, when we truly wake up in consciousness, all of us, we're waking up, we're seeing it, we will never allow these colonizers to recolonize us again. It's the consciousness. Protect the land. The indigenous people, it's important for us to protect the land, because those lands are the gateways to the portals. And those portals are important for us to keep for our existence. Our existence. All the lands where the melanated beings are living, if you notice, all the countries that the melanated beings are living, predominantly, they've been, over the years, they've been destabilized by the colonizers. And that is by design. It is an orchestrated design. Because every indigenous land where the melanated people are very important portals. Very, very important portals. So it's not by mistake why the black countries, they are usually destabilized, or they are usually, they're struggling. It is those are direct attack by the colonizers against us. Those are, it is orchestrated attack. It is calculated and orchestrated, and it's directly being done because those gateways where the melanated people are, all these countries where the indigenous people are actually portals, important portals. So when they're telling you that your country was actually third world and it was poor, not so. It's actually gateways. It's actually very wealthy portals. They just control the narrative. And because they control the narrative, they're able to control the people.
No, Atlantis,
but because we're waking
Jamaica,
up in
Atlantis,
consciousness,
Jamaica Atlantis.
They're now being exposed. The narrative is now being exposed. The colonizers' lies are being exposed. And their lies being exposed, and we coming to consciousness, they are becoming weaker. And their lies have no weight. Don't be fooled. China and all these armies that you see coming down into the Caribbean, they are trying to hijack our new dispensation. China is not innocent in it. They're making it look like it's war over oil or foolishness, what they're telling on the media, but it's actually to hijack our new dispensation, because I tell you, they're all...
Hey, I can't tell the Jamaican them this, you know. If you don't love in your life, and you have to go. There's no two way about that. If you don't love in your life, and you have to go. There's no two way about that. Believe.
Trying to get a peace to get to recolonize. They're all trying to get a piece of the portal. And so when we come up as a people, the indigenous people rise, they have to go down to the bottom. So they know that they can't survive if we are at the top. So they are trying their best to hijack the new dispensation, which is why they are trying to attack the Leviathan, because the Leviathan holds control. She's over the gateway to the portal at the bottom of the ocean. So all these armies, really, their fake war that they're telling you, it's not true. Really and truly, they're really warring against the indigenous people. That's what the war is all about. To ensure that we, the golden race, doesn't rise, because they know that the golden era is coming. Right now, China is in the Caribbean with their navy ship, telling us that it is medical ship, but really it's their navy coming in, because they know that the golden egg, the Leviathan, is going to give birth to the golden egg. Her male counterpart is moving from the other part of the ocean near where Asia is coming apart, which is why you see Asia, the Filipinos and those places, they're going through their water. They're going through a lot of earthquakes and volcanoes and volcanic eruptions. Her male counterpart is coming towards her to help her in her birth of the golden egg. And they're all there. All these colonizers are there. All these unnatural races are there with their armies, trying to attack the Leviathan to get access to the gateway, to the portals that holds our new dispensation, and to give birth to the new golden era. That's what they're doing. They're all enemies to us. They're not here to help us. They're enemies of us, the carbonated beings. These beings were created as enemy races to us, the carbonated beings. Listen, did you see my videos where I tell you said that the school officials, the police, the religious people, them, the whole of the people them we see in a society, 3/4 of them they're in the secret society, and they're all collectively working together to sacrifice and drink on the pit of them blood. The government, all of them. Look at this little girl, and look at it, and the media is involved too. Look at how the media expose the little girl face and cover the man, the dirty man face. Something alright with the government, with the world. Something alright with the media. Something alright in Jamaica. The people them corrupt. These people within the media, the government, right through, they are corrupt. That's what I'm at woman. That you see the school? The school is them energy center them where them use to feed off of them feed off of pitney energy. We don't know when Jamaicans are gonna get it. These reptilians, yo, we don't like no the secret society feed off of pitney. Them feed off of child sacrifice hard. Bumbleclaw.
I tell them. Me also did play one vision and a woman get and tell me say all of the baby them I get take away in Jamaica, them in a one church, in the basement or in the back room in the church. Some particular church. And the dream what she give me and tell me which part of the church them there. When me go up on Google and look for the church them, the exact spot, the church them where the woman tell me that she getting at the dream. Say all of the people them we get taken in Jamaica, them in the basement in one particular church in Jamaica, all over the island. And the government know about it. One powerful church in Jamaica.
It is alleged. Remember said they take down the video.
Them take down the video, you know, remember I want vision the woman get. I don't know who take down the video or who authorized for the video take down. And like, the woman says she vision. And so, me look for the church them and put the images for the church them up on the map. And make it a correspond with the vision. The people them take off the video from my channel. A particular church in Jamaica. Most of the people them will get take away. Or all of the people them will get take away. They must throw them in that church. And that church known for come out, come apologize, say, baby, where them sacrifice. That particular church always known for come out, come apologize. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. I want to listen to this.
Greetings, sea stars and sun stars. I'm Empress Aziza. Yesterday evening, I got a major download, and I'm going to share that with you. But I'm going to be very careful with what I share because it can be sensitive, and I don't want to instill fear. This is not about fear. This is about information. So,
put on a diving gear.
Well, as it relates to the tanker that was just commandeered by Trump, what was given to me by the elders is that this vessel wasn't only here about oil. This vessel also had off-world technology that was going to be used to affect the dragon. Our dragon queen Sophia, who is about to give birth to the golden egg. That golden egg is consciousness. It is pure consciousness, and that's why 3i Atlas is coming in, because that energy will be magnified, not just here in this realm, in all of the realms and the entire solar system. So it's not going to just affect us. Basically, this is an upgrade. This is an upliftment.
Similar to the one I'm just
through the photon
deep,
belt.
You know?
The photon
so
belt
let's
is
explore
belt
the
of light. It is light codes. So it's going to ignite the light codes within you and the light codes without of you. So we are elevating and ascending. The powers that be does not want that to happen. Y'all seem to think that Donald Trump is an evil man, and you know what? That's been allowed so that you guys can salivate in that, if you will. Believe that, if you will. Each man, this is a free will zone. But the consciousness that is being birthed will be birthed on 12:15. That is why 3i Atlas is coming in around 12:19, because that energy is now going to be cascaded throughout the planetary grid. This is the gift that we have been waiting for. That's why there's a lull now in everything. So that ship, which was being hid to do what it needed to do, is now in the hands of the good guys, which is the Galactic Federation. So it was going to go to Cuba, and then it was going to send this sonar energy, which was going to cause the dragon Merida to miscarriage, because they do not want this energy, because they on the planet, because that means that they lose power, and they are trying to stay in power to keep you a mental slave, to produce loosh for them so that they can live. This is how they feed on your loosh, your energy, your fear, and everything else. So that's what happened in the Caribbean. I am going to share some video, and you will understand or understand. Listen to the numbers and listen to the words. And the thing is, the name of this ship was the Adisa. And I will also share what a decent means. The guy talks about the 13 million barrels. Listen to the number. 13 is the number of the mother. 13 is the number of the woman. The 13 moons, the 13 grandmothers. So pay attention, all right? I am Empress Aziza. Peace and blessings.
This is the oil tanker that was seized by the US off
but
the coast
put
of
on a wetsuit
Venezuela.
and
It's
one
called
flex.
Skipper, and
The
it's spent
guy- the
years
deep
trying to
dive.
be undetected.
Well,
Why was
listen.
it trying to go under the radar? We've analysed its movements, and this is what we found. Over the past 2 years, Skipper has been tracked to countries under US sanctions, including Iran. In mid-November, it was pictured at the Jose oil export terminal in Venezuela. It was loaded with more than 1 million barrels of crude oil. It left the port between the 4th and the 5th of December, and according to tracking data, was due to head to Cuba. Around 5 days later, it was seized here, off the coast of Venezuela. The ship was boarded by the US Coast Guard, who flew by helicopters from the world's largest and most deadly aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford. The Skipper has transported nearly 13 million barrels of Iranian and Venezuelan oil since 2021.
Beautiful solar energy. We have 3A Atlas that is making its way to us. The insectoids try their best to destroy it, but it is a ship of melanin. And I said a ship because it is also a beacon, and it separated itself into parts. Scientists can't figure out what is going on with it, but we know because it penetrated the moon, and it's actually what you'll call as a terraformer. And what it did with the moon, it actually ignited the plasma. The moon is plasma. It's not solid. It is pure plasma. It brings in light cores, which are knowledge and wisdom and energy. So that is what is happening presently as we speak. And this solar energy that is hitting the planet is going to cascade these light cores that you need to now face your traumas. I told you go get my book. My book was, well, actually, the divine inspired me to write that book. It's not mine, I'm just a vessel. And that book will take you through a journey of looking at your traumas and healing those traumas, because as I said, we're not going into the future, we're going backward. We're going back to actually heal those fractal parts of ourselves. That's why everything seems familiar. You can't go forward and get the knowledge and wisdom. You have to go back. You have to go within to sort everything out. So we're, like I said, we're healing those fractal parts of ourselves as we move through these timelines. We're actually healing the timelines. We have to go back to the future to go out. Back and out. So we're actually crossing the timeline of our ancestors, because remember, we are the ancestors. We carry their codes and energy within ourselves. So that's why we're going to remember. Remember is to reconnect, right? When you're the member of something, you're now re means to go backwards. So you're going to remember who you are and what you're here to do. I am a vessel here to help you. When you hear my voice, it reconnects you and it elevates you and ignites parts of you that was dormant. All right, so this is a beautifying embrace, and come join us on the 12th for the 12-12 meditation. And the 19th, we actually anchored that light. On the 30th, we created the manifestation portal, and now we get to cascade this light on the 12-12. And I tell you something, I'm gonna hit you with this one. The birth of the golden eggs is 12:15. That's what the elders show me. They magnified 15. That's how they speak to me. And they showed me 12:15. So around that time, there's going to be an explosion of consciousness on the planet, and 3A Atlas will come in to magnify it. This is a beautiful time. So if you're on the journey, get ready to get your Christmas gifts. I am Empress Aziza. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. I'm excited. Get excited. This is your time. Peace and blessings. So much is happening in our immediate world. We just had the issue with the dolphins and the whales. The whales, they found tons of whales dead. The whales have been fighting to protect this realm. Remember, this is a watery realm, and the whales come in from Sirius B. So they made a sacrifice. They are fighting to, when I say fighting, they are protecting the realm. Remember, the Caribbean right now is really the hot spot. We have China that just sent in a ship under the guise of being a medical ship, but we know what they are here to do, because this thing is imminent. They are expecting what you tell yourself doesn't happen or doesn't exist. So they know the 3i Atlas is here to do some major recognizant work. It is here to magnify the energy, and they are nervous because they themselves don't know what to expect when Merida surfaces. She is moving. Pisti, her counterpart, he is moving in closer. So that is the hierogamic energy which you have to balance within you, which will magnify outside of you. So the balancing is the male and the female energies, and you get to be a part of something monumental. Our ancestors spoke of this day, and they too are going to experience this, because this not only magnifies our realm, the entire solar system, right? The 7 realms, everybody is benefiting from this energy that is now happening. Oh my goodness. And this is the beginning of the new root rays, new earth that is going to start coming from the center. That's why you see so much going on with the volcanoes, because that is changing our immediate atmosphere, our immediate landmass, so that this new earth can, I should say, should come from the center. Yeah, everything happens from the magnetism, that magnet rock, that black rock in the center of the earth. But it isn't black, it is golden, because gold is a transmitter of energy and light. So my goodness, what a beautiful time. I'm gonna play some clip at the end of this showing you about that ship that is now, that Chinese ship that is on its way into the region. I am Empress Aziza. So much going on in our world. Peace and blessings.
Today is December 8th, 2025. It's 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Why is there a Chinese ship in Jamaica? I'm not talking about no Chinese ship. I'm not talking about no random ship. I mean a big vessel ship. I mean a medicine ship. A medicine ship. China spent over a week getting to Jamaica. Not Japan. I'm sorry. Arigato. What you say? China spent over a week getting to Jamaica, and their claim was because we had to help patients after the storm and the earthquake that took place. Jamaica, but they're sitting outside and it's too big just to be a medical ship. Now, I know you're paying attention to everything else that's going on in the news right now, but I really need you to pay attention to the buildup. Between that 150 flotilla that's in the Pacific and them now having a Navy ship sitting outside of our back door. I don't think you understand. They just passed a $900 billion bill, defense bill. Do you know what time period we passed a bill that was that large? 2007 Iraq, Afghanistan, $120 billion were passed in a defense bill.
They'll write that, you know.
We're going to war.
They never said the Black Army before, you know. No,
and they won't tell you until we get
here. We're going to rise, you know.
I'm Empress Aziza, and thank you, Stars and Sun Stars, for tuning in. So, on my last episode, we talked about the Caribbean islands. And the Caribbean islands is really considered the Western Atlantean colonies. Yes, you are the ancient Atlanteans. So the region, it sits on top of one of the strongest surviving Atlantean crystalline chambers.
All right.
Let that sink.
Them said this is a picture of Atlantis. Saying, and it reminds me so much of a picture like the map of Jamaica them are showing of these guys. And I see the pirate ship out there saying in the water. I see Africa right there, so. Because the map where them have, you know, and I show you, you know, them not, you know, really them have it upside down, you know. So we can't connect the dot. The map where them present to it upside down. Them do it for a purpose, everything upside down. Yeah, the thing no balance. You understand? But go and listen to this.
awaken. And it is the first time in thousands of years that it's starting to pulse. And why is it pulsing? It is pulsing because the consciousness on the planet has risen to such that it changed the energy. The crystallines are based on your energy because the crystals within you. So when you reactivated, you activated the planetary grid. And that planetary grid now activated everything else that was dormant. It reactivated Sophia. That's why the Caribbean now is pulsing and it's getting so much attention. It's not just about the oil. The oil is the blood of the dragon. It's not just about the oil. It's about everything else that's getting ready to happen as it relates to 3i Atlas. Now here in the Caribbean, I know you guys have been experiencing sudden bouts of intuition, waves of emotions, strange dreams, physical sensations, moments of clarity, and a deep feeling that something is waking up. So this isn't happening at random. This is a crystalline grid that is sending out the signals. It's an activation. And if you were part of anything that has been happening since November 19th, I've had few meditations, the 19th and the 30th. The 19th was the next thing, the 30th was the manifestation. And we are having the last one on the 12/12. This is the most important one because every time we had the meditation, along with people around the world, we actually put light in the grid, the planetary grid. And this is one of the reasons now we have talk about 3i Atlas coming in the 19th, because by activating the grid, we activated Mother Sophia from her sleep of stasis, where now she can push out that golden egg of light, which is massive consciousness. So that we are helping her give birth to our consciousness that is needed on the planet right now to help not just here, but the entire cosmos. So this is a big deal that's happening on our planet. So in a later broadcast, I'll talk about the 3i Atlas and what that represents. And I'm going to talk about the planet, the Goliath, not the planet, the Goliath, the transporter that's coming behind 3i Atlas, because 3i Atlas is a beacon. It's a beacon to send a message, send and receive messages to tell Goliath what is coming or what is there. And Empress Aziza, don't forget to like, share, and comment.
Big up yourself, sister. So right now, we the Jamaican we have a burn fear. Fear, dash it way. Fear, burn fear. Andrew is going to link up with some criminal leaders around the world and then tell him, say, if he want to drive fear in the citizen, he have to make the police force them kill some people, brutal, to put drive fear in some next people. But me I tell you now, not to kill fear. Fear them use and win them. Fear them use and I have a chop from how long, you know. We have to kill fear. We have to kill fear. We have to kill fear. One time when I kill fear, I become a different person. But the fear where they want to have, you know, so then they can program if you jump high, if they want to jump higher, so they have to kill fear. I kill fear, I nothing name fear. I fear nothing. Because the matrix crumbling and there's nothing them can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. Because the inorganic one, them time done. Them time finish. Move on. Alright. I don't know if you hear about this, you know. But this lady suggests say Andrew is to tell them say you know if you deck their house. Some don't know what kind of thing this, you know. The Prime Minister gonna tell you, you know, say you know if you deck your own house. Listen to this.
Government, you know, say me here, because I don't really I get no information for myself, you know, because I don't really have no internet like that. But me here, so they say, you say, by next month, everybody glass you put in. You still I wonder, you know, government, who wicked are you or a Melman? Eh? Melissa come here and mash up your whole place. John wife John, blow wife blow away, crumble wife crumble. Right? And you know say whole heap of Jamaican live in a them vehicle. You think say them you want the glass you put in more than them? Eh? No. You say we have electricity problem. And you are asked if we bear with you for your next 6 months to serve the year before they get back light. And you mean to God say you can't bear with we? You put on back the mirror and put in back the windscreen. Who you believe say? One thing was say they live in their vehicle and on our windscreen. And can't lock up their vehicle and go nowhere. Government, behave better. You understand me? One next thing me hear say you say, you know. Me hear say you say we don't rush we do no decking. Me hear them attack and sit about earthquake. You know about it? I can't tell if you don't rush we do no decking because you could most a reason I can't tell if you don't rush we do no decking. Tell me why reason and tell me what really I run up and down through your head. Because we want to know, you know. We tired of it. Imagine. Eh? Look what
Can I tell your sister? Because them not telling her. Andrew wanna sign up for Jamaica be a case study. Andrew wanna sign up for Jamaica be a lab. So all of these big players can test any new technology in Jamaica, anything. Jamaica become a case study for the world. Jamaica become the first case study for the world. Jamaica. But Andrew Wallace a plan to go invade Maroon Town because he say under film leadership there is no other sovereign authority. But I hope the Jamaican people them prepare themselves for the revolution. Because when it's in January come, a lot of things in Jamaica are going to change so fast. So fast.
you put power now? Eh? You want set out back the troops power now. For charge if you windscreen and all kind of mash up around and you know what Mel do. Eh? Look at Melissa do man and you still come with pressure. And you expect we to not give you none. If you do better man.
I'm going to play one video where, listen to this.
Flash Jamaica news flash the 1 year wicked. Mr. Olney said that he spent $225 million on the Jamaican people for food since Hurricane Melissa.
You see that with this 220 million with them claims they spend on food. Jamaican people, why don't make we go beat these people? I'm serious, you know. Them I get from bad to worse. Then too much now. Them a type of impossible lie when them a try to tell people. Should they want to thief the money. Jamaican taxpayer money pay for get this cat ban. Not true.
Yeah.
Taxpayer money pay for this cat ban. And all of the money will come in Jamaica. I know the government not spend none on the Jamaican people, but come out with PR stunt. I talk about them spend 220 million pound food. Which part? Are they only name World Health Central Kitchen? Oh no. Watch where I go on. Mr. Babsy Granger advertised say them all key party in New York to help Jamaican. Nobody not forgot the party. Nobody not forgot that party because I know they not spend none of the money they get from the Jamaican people. So this party are going to Babsy Granger and Andrew on his pocket. You know, don't go support them party in New York.
What's the point when the people they not
don't go support them party because they not help the people them. Much sleeping bag and sin coming in the country to keep people them. You see no news come out with nobody and none. You know, don't go support Babsy Granger party. Make when the party come. Nobody no feel in the venue. Apart from the local shit in a plate they by right to live in Armour, New York. If them, because I understand, but nobody enough to support Babsy Granger party him a keep. That party is not to help no Jamaican people. That party, the money are going to share between Babsy Granger, Andrew, and the proprietor them. Nobody enough to go that party go support it. Because that, they want to try to exploit the people them situation for monetary gain for themselves. Them are trying to use the people them situation to exploit money for themselves. Then send none of the money will come in. They not start spending it. The government money they must spend. They not intend to spend none for the Jamaican people. I lie at them. So this party, they might keep it for themselves. These people cannot be trusted. Because they might come and say, with the funds that they raise from the party, they might come and they can't tell any lies and they use it do it. Not sure. How we are going to know? Nobody not for support this Babs the Grange and our party they might keep. They're not transparent. They might thief. So for that reason, it not gonna benefit the people them, so don't go support that party. Me, I put a black, no, don't go that party. Everybody in New York, we're here talking, man. When you run a campaign, don't support that party because it not gonna benefit the people them. Because none of the relief will come in and benefit the people them. And be expired food, spoiled food, them I give people them. None of the food them will come in. They not start give people them yet. They not start spending money give people them. The sleeping bag come in for give people them and tent. Not even one people they don't get no sleeping bag and tent. On the don't go the party, this party have a Babs the Grange and him friend them. For putting on their account. Don't support them party. It might sound away, but are the truth. And most of the artists them are system dog. Me telling you from the get-go. When you see artists who is from the ghetto come and join, you know what, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. But me telling you say artists them selling out. The artists them selling out. That is why I'm in a party. That is why I never get caught up in the matrix. Cause you see, from the moment you understand the matrix, you can't bother with it again, you know. You can't deal with it, you know. The moment you get to understand the matrix, you can't partake in it again. That is why I don't go nowhere. I don't go waste my energy at party. And I don't go waste my energy on some unnecessary things. No. I kind of keep my energy. Because in this time, you have to protect your energy. If nobody is on the same type of frequency like you have to lower them out. Because they're going to drain the energy. In the car go tell you, and now make them drain my energy. Me now make them drain my energy. So when this government go talk about them spend 250 million pound food, anybody said that out of their mouth to get a baseball bat in their mouth. Anybody who mention this out of their mouth to get a baseball bat in their mouth. When I work with this type of lie, like me get so fed up at it till me feel like me just fight the politician them. Like me have enough of them so till me take it personal now. Because them take it personal too, you know. Because them are thief and them bare face really like we are fool and we have to take it and we can't do nothing about it. Me can't live like that here, brother. Me never grow like me can't live like that. Honestly, me just can't manage this type of living. Me can't work with it.
People them have to rise.
The people them have to rise. We don't know about none talking and none promise and action we deal with. Is it now or never? It is now or never. Too much, we have to put a stop to this thing. And we have to serious and say, big, dirty, nasty looking Juliet owners, you cannot be the speaker of the house. And we have to serious. And may I say again, Philip Palwell, and you support Juliet owners. Get her out of a matter of fact, you see. This is in time I see that video, me hurt. Me say me hurt inside. This. When me see this video, me hurt.
Ms. Curtis, this is to formally advise the House of Representatives that I have resigned as Speaker and member of the House of Representatives with effect from the date of this letter. And the date of the letter is September 21, 2023. We will now proceed to elect a Speaker of this Honorable House. Members present, I call upon you to elect from among you one not being a minister or parliamentary secretary to be the Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Madam Clerk, may I say before I nominate, this House would like to extend its thanks and appreciation to the outgoing Speaker, the Member of Parliament for South Trelawney, and we wish her well, but do express our appreciation for the sterling work she contributed as Speaker of the House. Madam Clerk, I beg to nominate the Member of Parliament for the great constituency of East Rural St. Andrew, Mrs. Juliet Holness, to become the Speaker of the House. Ms. Curtis.
Madam Clerk, I beg to second the motion.
Philip Paul is saying bet for second the motion.
Mrs. Juliet Holness has been nominated.
Me can't see through this now.
But different. Which one you talk about?
Listen. Me can't see through this. Me just can't see through this.
No. The Honorable Juliet Anne-Marie Holness has been nominated and seconded. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? There be no...
Me nah lie to you. Me can't see through this a blood clot.
Philip Hardwell, why you second?
Me can't never see through this.
I feel him fault and look how Juliet deal with him right now.
I know he want to talk in a parliament and can't blood clot talk. He must get permission to talk.
Tell you.
Eh? This nasty girl, nasty market girl, have the privilege we can switch off mic and switch on mic. And double down upon what I say. Eh? Boy, I may forget find a music for that one, yeah. I'm go and find something else, let me look at music. This one time music to blood clot.
Hey, you look a four-fold Prime Minister, girl. You ain't calling me Andrew Holness. My stomach sick just by calling your name in my mouth. Talk about Jamaica and say, your people. You need to classify and specify who you're talking, because you don't own me. You not own me. I am not your people. Don't believe it. Don't even think about it one day. You can't own me. Nobody can own me. And me not see why more than one owned by one little piece of shit like you. Eh? If me ever see enough of my toilet, me never use it back. That's how much me hate you, Jankro. Every morning me wake up, me just dying to hear somebody say, you're dead. If I hear them say, go jump over the moon, and man don't jump over the moon. Me. If me ever hear wait up on blood clot man and hear say you're dead, me hate you, fuck. Yo, me think me the hate PG. Me never like PG. And me never wish to see PG dead, as much as me never like him. But you, there's a blood clot, kick me just a dying serious, man. Yo, you know who dead? You don't believe how I'm dead, believe me.
You know old vampire. More you hear the vampire. Listen to boy.
But I can be difficult too, and I'm going to be difficult. And all because the fact that they are now required to leave the school. Government is making provisions for them. Some are willing to go, some don't want to go. And I'm going to say this now. We are not going to compromise any of the 4 positions that was made to them on Wednesday.
The residents have been given until the end of this month to vacate the school. Amoy Harriet for CVM News.
I represent all of the constituents of Eastern Westmoreland.
Who do you think you are? You're living in a small world. Desmond, Andrew, let me tell you this. That day will come. Can I tell you? With all the wicked they do to the human race. Run away to space, through them in a ace, yo. You want to get a taste, can't escape. That day will come.
Écoutez le roi du feu, alias Capleton, alias le prophète, alias Roi Shango, alias l'homme du feu. Je suis le gardien du feu.
Jah is gonna be by your side to give the wicked them a surprise.
Jah is gonna be by your side.
It's a youth we have to stay alive. Alright, bless him in my going out and in my coming in. Righteousness to get to youths them a bring. Yel na ya bingi ye the youth them a sing.
Can I tell you?
Rastafari to the full.
Rasta jusqu'au bout.
Yes,
la culture Rasta, c'est le salut, la rédemption, le rappel.
Man.
I have absolutely no interest in how they voted. This is a humanitarian crisis. It is not a political matter. And as elected officials, we have to be involved and consulted in the process because we know the communities, we know the areas, we know the people. Even in relation to the distribution of aid, to just have the JDF alone going into a community is not sufficient because they won't know the lay of the land, they won't know the residents, and as such, that has left a lot of gaps. So I want to point out specifically some things now. Shelter. The shelters that are in the constituency, they have been inappropriate from the beginning and they continue to be inappropriate. There isn't a bed or a cot or anything in any of the shelters. To be frank, there are persons that are not even aware that some of the shelters are still open with over 20 persons in each one of them. And that means if you're not aware, you couldn't possibly be making any provisions for the residents within those shelters. The persons who are in the shelters are obviously the most vulnerable. They don't have anywhere to stay. They don't have any relatives to stay with, and that's the reason why they're at the shelter. And I realize that the Ministry of Education has also taken on an initiative to reopen schools as soon as possible, which I support because we want to decrease the learning loss. But in moving the persons from these shelters, majority of which are schools, so that school can reopen, certainly we can't just move them without making provision for them to stay elsewhere.
And here, and this is a Desmond Mackenzie, you know, the one that see I beat like a little bitch. The same look piece I want to feel a crocodile. We see I look a beating stick. I got to talk about him can be difficult. A long time difficult. You're difficult for we look upon you. Your blood clot about difficult. Anyway, I have to play this now.
Holy Emmanuel I Selassie, Rastafari. Talk to us, youth, myself a talk to us. Talk to Rastafari. When you hear me say my son of a talk to Rasclat, hold on. Today I say Rasclat, and I think it's the Eastern language. I always remember the word Ras mean head and check my turban and my clock that tight to see it. So I say Rasclat. Well, the fire is for the purification. How can you fight against fire? When you wake up in the morning, you want a cup of tea, it's fire, don't. In the evening, you want some food that's still fire. So I say my bun car and someone talk about, if you bun car, you drive car. Do you understand what I mean? I don't overstand. I say my bun car, I mean, so you mustn't put car in front of humanity. That means you must see your brothers and your sisters before you see car. Because people is more valuable than material. But if you are going like you want complicated or being ridiculous with the like mental capacity, I know I'm going to make you know, you want me get even with the fire. Well, in the time I go into my car, when I drive car, I have to burn it. Because remember, when I press gas, I burn gas. You know that. When I press my brake, I burn brake also. When I turn on the ignition, you know how much fire that's in my engine. If I need some music and turn on the stereo of fire, give me that. But watch a bigger judgment. If I need some cool air conditioner, fire generate that also. So always remember, so the fire is the main source of life. Me I pass the church and hear them the pan. Keep the fire burning. Hear them again. A little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning. Hear them now. God now come back with no water, brimstone and fire. No, the no confused about fire. The fire is for the purification. You want to know something? The herb heal, but it's still the fire for burn the herb, so the herb could not able to heal. Watch again, the water cleanse, but it's still the fire for burn the water and purify the water, so the water could not able to cleanse. And the man when have no fire dead. Holy Emmanuel I Selassie.
Here.
Afternoon, it's Friday, April 12. I'm Andrea Chisholm with the Midday News. Special welcome to those watching on onespotmedia.com. The government has suffered a major blow after the Supreme Court this morning struck down the National Identification and Registration Act. A panel comprising Chief Justice Brian Sykes, Justice David Batts, and Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton ruled that the act was null and void. Chief Justice Brian Sykes explains the ruling.
Listen, man. I'm going to listen to something. Can't cool. Listen to talk to mind, cheesy. Mr. Go on, bunny fire, column, go on, teach.
We can't free for them, so we must free to speak. And I trade the reach, and I know the youth them see them say one bunny fire.
No want to start listening to some of these music and get back the fire inside of you.
Yo, righteousness missing up and them come reject. Be a corruption, yes, he said them are accept. Pan them earwaves and them internet. I want them to live life, they're not totally mess. Be a fuck with them rightly and them concept. Be a propaganda, them spreading at the press. Imagine what them from.
You so long keep it and telling about them. Listen.
Them they say spiritual. Man I don't vest, I want wear woman dress. Man I la pray up and them not stop progress. Man I don't sexual and not change them sex. That's why the youth are rush mental go mess. That mean a baby them a go on next. That's why the prophet of the born filthiness. What next? And the more them try to kill me, and the more we live longer. More them try to weak me, and the more me get shot.
Rise up.
More them try to fool me, and the more me get wiser.
Can't cool. Rise up.
And the more them try to kill me, and the more me live longer. More them try to stop me, and the more me reach.
Rise up.
More them try to fool me, and the more me get wiser.
Can't cool.
Every day them get up and about them at the best.
Listen.
Them want to live like the Wild Wild West. Every day them get up gunshot, them want press.
Listen.
Shot you in your face, them
We shot you in your chest.
but them Selassie is the highest. What is rightful yours and that them want come back. Them don't love to give, them only love to get. Them never forgive and I will not forget. Me El King Selassie as the highest. When them see the prophet, watch me all of them vex. Them a try all a jol, a plastic you get. Me El King Selassie, me not care what next. When I say it,
And the more the traffic is me, and the more me live longer. Listen. Careful. Let's set them one day. He said the next video I'm going to play now. This is the NIDS bill. Where Andrew Jones said, want to take away the people them right through NIDS. Because they want to bring up this digital slavery upon Jamaican people. And the court strike it down. And them a disguise it under one thing named NERA. And NIDS. NERA, because in a parliament the other day, I don't know if you see it in a date in Canberra say, the people them will lose them documents, they need to get back them documents, so they need to send a team out so the people them can get back them documents. The people them tell date in Canberra so they already doing it. So they will do it on a cover because they don't want the PNP them know, so them a issue NIDS to the people them. So date in Canberra say, it is strange because him never up on nobody. So if they see it in a film, consider them for call and tell him because him don't know about that. But NIDS, they have Andrew Jones of Delroy Chuck and Andrew Jones of NERA. NIDS are this guys and a NERA. NIDS are this guy and a NERA. And I'm going to tell you, Jamaican people, it is better when you go back and use a lamp in our house than take NIDS from government. I better not go back and cook on coal fire and wood fire than take NIDS from the government. Better not go back and polish in a house and shine it with coconut brush than take NIDS from the government. I better not go sit down in a moonshine and talk about life than take NIDS from the government. Under no circumstances, don't make them disguise NIDS and a NERA come go on NIDS. And on the data gonna use to create a clone of you. The data gonna sell too. Because we can't trust this government with the data. You cannot trust the Labour. Remember, the Jamaica Labour Party is not a political party, it's a local organization created back in the days by the CIA and SIAGA. It is not a political party. Under no circumstances, you must give this criminal gang on a data, on information. So we say no to NERA. If we not forgot take ID, forget look up spoil food from the government. I better on a walk going to the nearby parish when I get this try. Go link with my brother and sister and get ground provision, come back go cook pan wood fire. Get back in the field of being self-reliant, self-sufficient, live off the grid. Start think like that. Start think to live off of the grid. Don't become dependent on the government. When you come be dependent on the government, then chicken in all type of contract when you can't get out of. Just like NIDS. Just like NIDS is a contract, NIDS is a digital contract where Andrew Jones want to sign for the Royal Bank. Because the Royal Bank president come to Jamaica and say, him and the government are talk about a way where him can get for digitalize Jamaican people. And them feel like say them use a tornado and mash up Jamaica, displace some people, them can digitalize half of Jamaica and gradually the next half of it go automatically come into the digital system. So them are choose to attack the people them when they under when they in the lowest place in their life. No house, no food, no clothes, nothing. So the government plan to attack these people when they on them face. But me I tell you, say Jamaican people, diamond create under pressure. Don't bow to this government system and sell on the data across the world through this system named NIDS, this NERA. Do not take this from the government. This are the control them want have under for when time them ready for seal out of blood clot, when them ready for go invade Maroon Town. If you rebel them lock off everything from you. Do not sign this contract back with this government. Whatever you do not take this NERA ID from Andrew on it. It is not what you think it be. It is not what you think it be. So I'm going to continue to play this. I want to listen.
That the protections, such as they are in the statute, were inadequate and therefore a violation of the right to privacy. Having declared some of the provisions in violation of the Charter, we are of the view that what was left could not stand, because on two bases: one, that it was so bound up with the other provisions that there is no way it could survive by itself. That's one route. And the other route was that what was left would still be in violation of the Constitution. And so on either basis, we were of the view that what was left could not stand by itself. And so we were of the view that the National Identification and Registration Act is to be declared null and void and of no legal effect.
The NIDS bill was passed in November 2017 after much protest by the opposition. Opposition senators also walked out of the sitting, arguing that the bill was being rushed through Parliament. In the meantime, PNP General Secretary Julian Robinson, who took the government to court over NIDS, has reacted to the ruling.
The victory today is a victory for the Jamaican people. We took this action on their behalf because we felt, based on the provisions in NIDS, that it challenged the Constitution, and it infringed and abrogated the rights of Jamaicans. The decision today is a vindication of the value of the Jamaican Constitution and its Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, and the right it gives to every Jamaican to ensure that the laws which Parliament enacts are consistent with the Charter of Rights. The decision, especially for parliamentarians, ensures that our duty is to make sure laws we enact are consistent with the Constitution. A less hurried approach, and I want to emphasize that at all stages of the game, we encouraged, we persuaded, we asked the government to refer this legislation to a joint select committee so that it could benefit from the input of Jamaicans here or abroad and subject matter experts. The government refused to accede to those requests, and as such we are here today.
We believe that in all things the Constitution must triumph, and that is what we see today, that the people's voices were heard. We had significant concerns. As some of you might know, I'm a senator, and we actually sat until 1:20 Saturday morning working on this act to try and make it more palatable. In spite of the 168 amendments which we took in the Senate, we still recognize that it was flawed. And all our entreaties to the government to stop, pause, let us sit down and work it through were just totally ignored. Now, we know that Jamaica can benefit from having a national identification system, but that system must never impair the rights of the people.
We reaffirm that we are in support of a national identification system. This challenge was never about preventing the government from implementing a ID system. What we were against were the provisions in the Act that we believe to be unconstitutional, which the court has upheld.
And in response, the Office of the Prime Minister, OPM, says the government is respectful of the court's ruling. In a 2-paragraph release, the government said it would spend time reviewing the judgment and will provide a fulsome response at a later date. Under the National Identification System NIDS, the plan was for Jamaicans to get an identification number or card to access goods from a public body. It was also mandatory for Jamaicans to give up biometric data, such as an iris scan, for example, to access the number or card.
And I hear this madness and Andronis from the people them for do. That is why I said, where Andronis have fight so hard to stay afloat at this. Hold on. Hold on.
We play different.
Hold on. I'm gonna fix this thing. Come in another vibe here. In another vibe here.
Gemini and Gmail can help you summarize long
another
threads
vibe,
and suggest brilliant replies faster than it took.
Come give me the, come give me the, come give me the, come give me the, come give me the fire me burn them and done them.
Come give me the, come give me the, come give me the,
come give me the, come give me the water me wash them and cleanse them.
Come give me the, come give me the,
come give me the, come give me the, come give me the herb make me go light it and heal them.
Come give me the, come give me the.
Yo, them conscience wrap round them neck like a rope and it's
in them.
We now come here so we friend them boy. Wrap round them neck like a rope and it's
in them. We now come here so we friend them boy. I'm not telling you from night. What are we going to do with them? What are we going to do with them? Teefing politician? Teefing politician? Slow them a be a teefing them a go on with. Listen me. Who them up on the water, they're not like them. This the people them and then us to go die out. And then to Ghana hello. Then this smart up and numbers like they just yow. Teefing politician, I can't tell you this. You will see ya. If I are happy burn them don't not like me, and I don't not like them. No. Listen me. Put again, like the road then, the fire ya is rather than just. No, them a coulda. Then the big things last day, what all of them die ya. And then still gonna area. But this not up and over my bike, it does ya. I'm gonna tell you this. It's a talking man TV. You see we? The youth them to rise up. Rise up. And them heart, them know if a people and the way all them talk, rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Can't eat for work. And then to Ghana area. Listen. 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 Wanna rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Too much of these people in a real life.
Never try to diss Mother Earth.
Boy, you wise.
Never diss Mama Earth now. And don't know the prophet alive and living color. Remember when the
I close me, I close off, you know. So me have now vibe it down with people when I'm an artist. One talk, man, TV, you know, there's no other like me. Should I know it? One talk, man, TV, you're there? People them are bad, so them want more profit. Listen to me. Bad, so them want more profit. Them are bad, so them want more profit. And you know them can't stop it. Me go try London. People them a push up them hand. Hear the whole of them so see the fireman. No confusion, but them children are born temptation. Make them know to the fire is the purification. The people them are. And the profit come to stop it, them are bad, so them want more profit. Bad, so them want more profit now. They really can't stop it. People them see me say me no fi skylark. They burn them dark. Listen. Listen me. People them are bad, so them want more profit. The corruption and this and the profit come to stop it, them are bad, so them want more profit. Them are bad, so them want more profit. Listen. When the people see me, them a ball of lava. Remember that the fire did the rose in the sava. It boy the beef for your granny data. Anytime I come on more fire with water. Listen me. Bars and them want more profit, the corruption and the profit come to stop with them. I don't want one more thing. Should I know that sent me where me come from? Should I know me grow up at Islington? Should I know say give us handbun? The same fire applied to the. And should I know that sent me where me come from? Then should I know say that next door to poor. Eternity in a cowboy town, lad. You got in again the one in Jamaica. Listen me. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them want eternity in a cowboy town, lad. Come look you know, bloody city, Jaja Town, them want eternity in a. Come look you know. We no want no more devil in a town. We no want no more dead body. Mr. Joe kill quick. We no want no more it. We no want no more grave. We no want no more casket. And life we promote, which is righteousness. Saddam get a it. Come look you know. Them want eternity in a cowboy town, lad. Come look you know, look on good Jamaica and Jonathan town in a cowboy town. Look on city Jamaica. Big 45 I shoot out them bread and mole. Cold like up what they not cold. Shoot down the hole. Shoot down the puss and all the dog and the fowl. And next payroll. Then shoot out Billford. Head up figure roll. Listen me. Them want eternity in a cowboy town, lad. Come look you know, bloody city in a dead man's town, boy. The ultimate, yo, and them no reach nowhere yet. Why them get caught in the internet? Why? Listen, listen. A long time keep it on a thing about them. Blessed Saturday, I mean. Listen, a long time I'm warn the people them. Without pity, them a sippy, licky, them sicky. Judgment, we slew all. Yo, Jaja City, Jaja Town, them women on the trainer. In a real life, you know, a long time people trying to tell them about what is to come and what I'm feeling in spirit and put it on record, and some people feel like say, sure, I just a song. Everything is for a reason, and the time is now for listen to them song here. You make you know it's a long time. The prophet say, that is why I'm saying about the prophet. Remember, keep it on the prophet him saying, you know, because him talk about, listen to man, Rastafari, talk to us, youth, myself talk to us, Rastafari. How can I be a traitor and sell out to my own, everything on my own? Listen. Culture? Then, you know me, I say, I would need to hang by my tongue. So you understand now. So the Chinaman bowed to Buddha, and the Indian bowed to the cow, and the white man bowed to Jesus. Where is the black man, God, now? You understand? Black philosophy, black upliftment, black curriculum. Where history and prophecy is concerned, that is my witness. So it's what creates the whole universe, is the power of thought and the birth of life. Now the power of thought is the invocation or the meditation, or you want to say premeditated, or you know, whatever you want to define it as. Yo, and then from that now come the verbally speaking, which is the birth of life, which is the word. Whenever the word transcends and go out into the earth, it take on to itself flesh and create life. Holy Emmanuel life, Selassie. Next life is not all about, you know me I say, material and can I tell you, blessed Saturday to all who in a Saturday. But I want to talk to man, see, but there's no other like me. But at this me I tell these people. Can I tell you? When me put fire it wasn't I alone who saw the star. Greetings to leave I alone. Treading them danger zone. Greetings to leave I alone. Confused. George Davis. Emily Shields. Listen to me. Can't beg no excuse. Everything a level, everything a smooth. Yo, riches to leave I alone. Confused, okay, mother, and come down. Throw the star around. Riches to leave I alone. Treading them danger zone. On the 7 o'clock news. Listen. United Nations may have them confused. Buckingham Palace say the whole of them lose. Scotland Yard the whole of them start refuse. The dragon can't sparks cause in fire confused. The beer put it and know it can't wear the shoes. The eagle broke him in him cannot fly and cry. Listen. Them know me. I bet on a bill, you know. I can't stop this, you know. Critics don't leave I alone. Say them can't take the fire when they put fire on. Critics don't leave I alone. It wasn't I alone. Who tried to sound? Critics don't leave I alone. But still I'm unconquerable. Shutting them danger zone. Critics don't leave I alone. You know what you know? Me find out say that them not straight right. Get me find out say that the rest of them a fight. From the get to you, them one disguise the light. Carry the arm and come fish out the right. More to listen, you know. Listen carefully now. It make a lot of sense in these days. Them a fight. This King Selassie I me out here. Critics don't leave I alone. Say them can't take the fire when they put fire on. Critics don't leave I alone. It wasn't I alone. Ucha on the star.
And the final assassin is what I say. Righteousness exalt the nation, the righteous.
I want to listen. I'm on a mission, me say what is my purpose? And this is me now collect from YouTube. Come up on a mission. What is my purpose? Me can't tell you this. Me can't tell you this. Man, I do this for money. Who forget, I go get. Who forget, I go get. Who forget, I go get. Who forget, I forget just go and live up. They be just go and give up. They be done by and corrupt. I go get tie up. I go get pull up. Bumba clout, you don't know me? This is a warning. I'm on mission, me say what is my purpose? Yo again. Yo again. Listen to me argument. I go stay proper. I go get butter. I go and flatter. Just go and scatter. I go get better. I go get higher. I go get I go get stretcher. Me tell you, you know, fuck with taxpayer money. Listen to my argument. This is what is my purpose. Yo again. I don't know, you know.
Yes, Judge, what just making this one is the ultimate shot.
I don't know. I the vibe I may feel. And I'm closing off. I can't tell you no. Can't tell you no.
No original, me say them always copy. No happen, a big madam out of shit. Could not Rastafari, them a style as fussy. To happen, a big madam out of shit. This kid a pattern, I don't resist, so them a coffee. Long time ready, bun down ready.
Can I tell you this?
Quaker is
I'm going to tell you this. These look shit in a plate, labor right.
After all,
Wait, I don't know. I can't tell you this.
Red Hat, I'm gonna say warriors. Rastafari, the Almighty, know that. Hey, you know what? Tell them something for me. Yo, go tell them so we now push no other come. Me can't take fish in them, I run them, I jump up on the car.
Shit in a plate, labor right. You know, calm down.
Tell them so we now push no other every day. Them would have seen now unknown.
Shit in a plate, labor right.
Tell them so we now push no other boy. I want like them to really know who me are. Well, them fluffy. Say me no come round out of him, make no dopey. If you think I like a wax and grateful jockey.
One go ask the dog, one go ask the puppy.
Happy, look at the gap because we make them stop from pop off them bucky. We put the fire from Madam Bodashi. We want coffee. Tell them to stop it. Tell them to watch it. Joe, tell them so we can't push no more because we can't take this in the marrow. Them a jump up on the tar. Tell them so we can't push no more. Every day me and the one of the warriors so that far. Tell them say we can't push no virus every day. Them would have seen me in a unknown car. Yeah, man. Some of the same time you see me, you're done. I'm just put the fire upon us again.
Every shit in a plate, labor right. Every shit in a plate, labor right. Every shit in a plate, labor right. Suckle Cliff Hughes, Batman George Davis, Alcan, all on, Suckle the mother, all I want ya. And we not like them. I eat them yai. We nah. But you know not know with them. In the dance hall. None of them can escape this judgment ball. Come found them guilty. After all. This is them a ball. Say them a can I tell you? Happy Saturday. Talk your mind TV with a vibe down for close off. Big up on yourself, you know. I eat, man. Listen, that one, yeah. For all African princess, we do the right thing. For all of the man, them I believe, say a man and a woman make the family, and a man-to-man thing with Andrew wants to promote. Can I tell you? We are righteous youth, we are righteous girl. We still hold the family moral, as in a man and a woman, the one here. For me now be no Allender Turlang, for me now be no Ever Warmington, for me now be Andrew Willis and the Quiet. What you gonna do now, love coming at you. Brand new, brand new, brand new. Yo, love is coming at you. Twice the speed of lightning. What they impress them there? Yes or no? What you gonna do? What about the star? Love is coming at you. We're not rubbing the pot cover. The one here. Me say love is for all. Broke down the wall. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? The next one. The next one. Hold on. Hold up.
Blockchain, crypto.
Close me and close off and have vibe. That one are different from the rest of close off them. So just hold a vibe. Anja Wolf in a sheep clothing. Listen, man. Anjo Wallace are that. Anjo Wallace are that. You don't know who my link with? Bill Fence. You my link with Bill Fence now. Why? Jeez, this one.
Rastafari. When you hear me say me son of a talk to rascal. Hold on. Today I say rascal. I think it's in Eastern language. I always remember so the word ras mean head and check my turban. I'm a clock that tight to see. So I say rascal.
Well, the fire is for the purification. How can you fight against fire?
Yeah, fight
when you
against
wake up
it.
in the morning, you want a cup of tea, it's fire, don't. In the evening, you want some food that's still fire. So I say I burn car and someone talk about, if you burn car, you drive car. Do you understand what I mean? I don't overstand. When I say I burn car, I mean say you mustn't put car in front of humanity. That means you must see your brothers and sisters before you see car. Because people is more valuable than material. But if you are going like you want complicated or being ridiculous with the like mental capacity, I know I'm going to make you know you want to get even with the fire. Well, in the time I go into my car, when I drive car, I have to burn it. Because remember, when I press gas, I burn gas. You know that. When I press my brake, I burn brake also. When I turn on the ignition, you know how much fire that's in my engine. If I need some music and turn on the stereo of fire, give me that. But watch a bigger judgment. If I need some cool air conditioner, fire generate that also. So always remember, so the fire is the main source of life. Me I pass the church and hear them depend. Keep the fire burning. Hear them again. A little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning. Hear them now. God now come back with no water, brimstone and fire. No, the fuck no confused about fire. The fire is for the purification. You don't want to know something? The herb heal, but it's still the fire for burn the herb, so the herb could not able to heal. Watch again, the water cleanse, but it's still the fire for burn the water and purify the water, so the water could not able to cleanse. And the man when have no fire dead. Holy Emmanuel lies last.
More fire. I'm gonna tell you, man. Look more here. Close off with this.
Everything is within time. Your truth live within you. And if you want to find God, you have to find God within you. And your process of good and evil, so always remember, don't yield to the evil force, yield to the good. You know when you yield to the good, good will always prevail over evil. You manifest the activity of the thinking in case you never know. So you create your physical experiences through the way you think and the way you feel, through emotion or intuition or invocation. And always remember, anything at all where you send out there in the atmosphere, it's coming right back at you. So always have a positive thought, positive thinking, think about the good. Anything where you ask for in life, you will get it. You don't go and like say just stay too long to get to the car. Everything is within time. Your time is your time. My time is my time. Your shine is your shine. Your shine could be my shine. My shine could be your shine. But we are all shining star.
Hey, watch you now. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Big up on yourself. Until look more from now, one time.